Blurg, it's been like a couple minutes at this point, practically. I'm low. I am alive. I think. Work be hard like that, though. Ah, Jinra! Resubscribing for the 38th month. Not quite in a row, but it may as well be. Thank you for your continued support, Tamana's Potion. One of these days I'll commission more emotes. Just a matter of setting aside the money for it. Anyway, how is you? Or if you want to lurk, that's fine too. Okay. I gotta scoot back. Tired? I feel ya. I'm ready for this fucking week to be done. I am only half tempted to call in sick tomorrow. Even though I won't get paid for it. Because I ran out of paid sick time. Right, Nightmon! Right! Ah, you cool bastard. Anyway, we saved here. We're like mostly healed up. I think we're raring and ready to go. I thought I goofed because I'm like, didn't I do this last stream? And then I remembered I did, but this one's different. Right, the Avalon raid. The raid with Avalon. Right, we're totally doing legal things in this completely legal occupation of cyber sleuthing. Yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, admittedly, greater good, etc., etc. But, like, yeah, no. All right, vaccine and a data. Well, the data one is gonna prove a problem. Well, bye. Spiral blow. Oh, you meant literally blow. That's not a wolf. That's just a really fuzzy blue Shiba Inu. Look at that tail. That's not a wolf. And if you dare tell me that's a wolf, it's a bear dog. That one I can see. Yeah. I was gonna say, if you dare tell me that's a wolf, I'll tell you you're wrong. Yeah, that works. Level up. Level up. Level up. So we're just gonna keep going. I really wish I could just like pull up a map of this area. But that would be too easy. The fuck? This is one of those sellable items, isn't it? Right, usable items. Gem language for friendship is a pearl? Really? The various languages of pretty objects is weird. Interesting, but weird. Ah, good. What's your gimmick? Some kind of locked data. I wouldn't trust the person who said that on that issue. True. Unlock code. Left pattern blue okay. Right pattern green okay. Ah, you fucks. Okay, so you gotta go left to fill in the right one. You gotta go right to fill in the left one. Murray says I should communicate with you more. Expect to hear from me soon! Yeah, she's right. God, it is so weird to just have a bunch of creatures blowing my phone up. Speed restraint chip. Right, you can... Right. Because you can fuck up the EVs. Though, I say that, but are you really fucking them up? Hey, look, it's Squirrel. I mean, those are virus, and then that's a neutral. Hailstorm. Oh, okay. Really wish I had more shenanigans. Okay, well, and we win! Because you don't fuck with, like, 3+ Ultras. If I get even 1 Mega, the rest of the game is hosed. Super easy. You would think that at this point he'd just give me the ability to do whatever the fuck he's doing. You would think. HP capsule, which is a useful. Copy. Because somebody left this data lying around. Hey, look, I'm from The Sims. Hey, Starmon! And they are both data. Well, shit. Okay, well. And get some viruses out here. Sorry, Murray saved that for the actual hacker and only had 1 copy. God fucking damn it. I can dream, I suppose. Oof, goodbye. And you're next. Oh no. I think the real annoying program that you get in Hacker's Memory is the double move speed one. So you get a run button, but you don't get it here? What the hell? Taste. And mine, Spider Patch. Ow? Ow. Quit it. Hell Crusher! And Cherry Bomb. Okay, well, we can pretend that didn't happen instead. I'm actually surprised that Nightmon has such like a low HP threshold. You would think that the big dude in armor would have a shitload of HP, but nah. He's got like 850. And now I am from... I swear, there's a game that, like, I'm aware of where you have a blue diamond above your head instead of a green one. Well, really? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you an expert on what secret room entrances look like? Huh? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, that seems fine. I mean, we could run. We have a choice. Not a particularly good you know what? Arguing semantics at a time like this is a bad idea. $23 damage. Way to go. Doing great, sweetie. Well, I'm not doing much better, in fairness, so, power energy? Okay, but Regama, you can kill it in, like, one hit, right? Ow! Hey, that might be helpful. Keyword might. I mean, ultimately, we can dream. I'll try it again for shits and giggles. Immune. Okay. I mean, it would have been funny if he could be instantly killed. So I say it was worth it. Data is converging. Well, I think we win. And we got a level up for our troubles. But what if it was? Some of your mons got 2 levels. Man. Oh, hi, boss. Passcode. 3K totes adorbs. Well, that's not creepy, especially when you're the one that got the password to read. Appropriate reaction. That's passcode to the secret room. No, Kyoko, I don't think it was unable to be deduced via hacking. I think it was not able to be comprehended, so nobody believed it was the actual password. Yeah, I'm just no.
パスコードは毎日変わると言っただろ。そのパスコードはまだまともな方だ。
The Japanese version was Rei-chan Moemo, which is quite literally means the same thing, pretty much.
ちなみに昨日のパスコードは
Rei Kishiba is an interesting person, to say the least. Kishibe.
やはり伏せておこう。未成年の君たちには少し刺激が強すぎる。
Wait, what's too lurid?
さあ、先へと進んでくれ。彼女の頑張りに報いるためにも必ず潜入を成功させてくれ。気になる。はあ、これで大丈夫なはず。早くここから出なくては。
You're gonna get busted.
バレた。 これは
What, did you not think they had like actual physical security or what?
よし、どうやらここみたいだな。秘密の部屋か。どんな秘密が隠されてるのか楽しみだな。しかし、このパスコードにしたって、岸辺ってのはどんな女なんだ？
The kind of woman that is obsessed with their own like appearance.
ノキアっぽい感じじゃねえだろうな。
Let's put it this way. Kishibe has better looks. And that's about it.
ま、いっか。とりあえず、家探しさせてもらおうぜ。
Yeah, it's about what I expected.
マジかよ。ここが上城のトップシークレットエリアだなんて。
She's got like 12 paintings of herself. You know what? Saying that she looks better than Nokia and that's the only difference is a bit mean. Nokia would have like 13 paintings.
とにかく早くお目当てのデータを見つけねえとな。お宅は向こうを調べてくれ。
Oh man. Nokia has a better personality. That is debatable. Man, I wonder where I should be looking. Gee, guys, it's really hard. It's almost like I couldn't figure it out myself.
お、何か見つけたか？なんだよ、そのド派手なボロ切れは。お、これはパンティ？
You call them trashy old rags. Granted, that raises some questions about their state.
なんでこんなもんが入ってるんだ？いつまで握ってんだよ。しまったけよ。
A bed.
なんだよ、今度は。ん？リエのキュンキュン日記？どれどれ？中身が暗号化されてるみたいだな。まさか、これが極秘情報のライブラリだってのか？
I somewhat doubt it, but possibly.
二人とも大丈夫か？
We're both okay.
何かあったのかよ、京子さん。
アップデート体験会で騒ぎが起きているようだ。
騒ぎ？なんだってんだ？ 体験会の会場だったな。こいつは。
What? Oh! Oh yeah, that's kind of a big fucking deal. Three of them. 3 eaters.
上城は現在エデンのサービスを緊急停止している。原因はハッカーによる不正なアクセスであるとアナウンスしているようだ。
ああ、はいはい。隠蔽する気満々ってわけだ。
Like the truth would actually clarify things. Where'd those eaters come from? We don't fucking know. Unless they're the ones behind it.
Oh? これはあのお嬢ちゃんと岸辺理恵。
Uh-oh.
この騒ぎはどういうことなんですか？ハッキング攻撃によるサーバーダウンなんて、そんな情報デタラメですよね。エデン症候群の患者も出ているはずです。どうして隠すの？
もうゆうこちゃんたらそんな怖い顔しちゃいや。お姉さん舌が震えて上手に喋れなくなっちゃう。
ふざけないでください。私は兄がお世話になっているから、だから今まで。
そうよね。ご両親のいないゆうこちゃん未成年があんな状態のお兄さんを世話していくには、私の言うことを聞いて、私の秘密は内緒にして、私と仲良くする方が得策よね。大人に頼って生きていくなら上手に立ち回らないと。リエ、お兄さんのお世話うっかり忘れちゃうかもしれないぞ。
Well, that's just horrible and also deeply terrifying, especially since she's doing the Ara One-san voice.
嘘、冗談。でもね、病院のケアがなきゃエデン症候群の患者なんてどれほども持たないもの。そうなったらあらあら大変。
イエさん、あなたという人は
Should be what? Yuko, finish that thought.
もうそんな悲壮な顔しちゃダメ。大丈夫よ。私ゆうこちゃんのこと可愛い妹みたいに思ってるんだから。あなたのお兄さんだってね、亡き社長の忘れがたみだもの。だから私についうっかりを起こさせないためにも、私の個人データにアクセスするなんていたずらもうしちゃダメよ。
Oh.
イエさん、答えてください。デモンズのハッカーを利用して一体何をするつもりなんですか？
あら、正面からの質問に切り替えたのね。その戦法すんごく効果的よ。でもやっぱり内緒。
エデンはお父さんが作った夢の国なんです。これ以上エデンを汚さないで。 私絶対諦めませんから。
Oh my.
半泣きでプルプル震えながら喧嘩売られたわ。ねえ、キュンキュンしすぎてキュンジにしちゃう。
You know what, Jinder? You are right. Nokia does have the better personality.
で、あっちの準備はどうなの、あけみちゃん。
もちろん続がなく。
バージョンアップの成果はあったみたいね。
It's not exactly a hard contest, though. Yeah, also, leg gasp.
はい。
Suedo was a bad guy the whole time. I'm not really that surprised.
立証できたのではないでしょうか。
いやー、頑張ってるじゃない。それじゃあ、あれのテストド派手にやっちゃってね、あけみちゃん。
えいえい、お任せあれ。とっておきの舞台をご用意します。その日は私とあなたにとって忘れられない日となることでしょう。
いやー、なんだかロマンチック。
Girl? Girl.
行きましょう、あけみちゃん。
He knows.
こっち見たよな、あのおっさん。
Either that or he's being sly because he knows where the camera is.
俺たちのこと気づいてるって合図しやがったんだぜ。その上で手出しするつもりはねえってさ。
So care to count the sides? There's like 7, I think.
もうわけわかんねえ。敵なのか味方なのかどっちだよ。
情報はもう手に入ったんだったな。
ああ、どうやらこのリエのキュンキュン日記ってやつが極秘情報のライブラリになっているらしい。
In before it's effectively garbage and we can't actually use it.
コピーはもうバッチリ取ってやる。解読はそっちに戻ってからゆっくりやればいいさ。
Smart.
上出来だ。ならばすぐにそこを脱出したまえ。混乱が生じている今なら堂々と正面玄関から出てこられるだろう。
けど体験会場のイーターは放っておいてもいいのか。
エデンのサーバーは現在停止状態になっている。これ以上被害者は増えないはずだ。イーターを全て始末しようという熱意は買うが、奴らと接触し虎の子の機密情報をバグ化されてしまっては元も子もない。
Yeah, they sort of devour stuff related to the whole, you know.
了解。事務所に戻ろうぜ。
体験会場にイーターが出現した件に関して上白から正式に発表があった。
Oh boy.
やはり上白は悪意あるハッカーによって体験会が妨害されたと発表したようだ。
Yeah, that's the official claim.
参加者の一部がエデン症候群になったのもハッカーのせいだとマスコミが騒いでいるみたいですね。
くそ、ふざけんなよな。自分たちに都合の悪いことは全部ハッカーのせいかよ。
I mean, are you really that surprised, Arata?
一般市民からすればハッカーはあくまでアウトロー。スケープゴートにはもってこいなのだろう。日頃の行いに語られたといったところだな。おっと、これはさすがに失言だったか。まあしかしこの騒ぎのおかげで君たちの潜入がうまく
brouhaha.
けどスウェードは俺たちに気づいてたのにわざと見逃したんだ。理由はわからねえけどな。
I mean, to be fair, we've got, you know, our side, which is operating independently and doing very illegal things. We've got Nokia's end of things, which is ultimately on our side, but she's acting independently. We've got Kamishiro as a whole, the company, which is operating independently and isn't really involved in this conflict, at least public facing. Its corporate end isn't. Internally, with, you know, Rie, yes, they very much are involved. And they are not the good guys. But that's Rie's side. Then we have Suedo, who is seemingly serving Rie. But Suedo has also got his own ends to fulfill, it seems. Dude's got a hard-on for the digital world. Kamishiro is mostly a prize, indeed. And then we got, like, the hacker groups that aren't Nokia's up-and-coming hacker group, like the Demons, or the one that we kind of kicked the snot out of and sort of eliminated from the game. So really, there's like 8 sides, with Kamishiro being like the one side that doesn't really have a dog in this race, but like has like all of the resources. And then there's Zaxxon. They exist.
そうか。ひょっとするとその理由はこの中にあるかもしれないぞ。
それは俺たちが秘密の部屋から入手してきた
リエのキュンキュン日記。予想通り、上城の極秘情報をまとめたライブラリになっていたよ。高度な暗号化が施されていたが、先ほどようやく解読できた。
で、中には何が？
パラダイスロスト計画。パラダイスロスト計画。そうだ。聞いたことはあるかな？それはそうだろう。この私でさえ初耳だった。どうやら上城はその大規模な計画を実行するためにデジタルウェーブをコントロールしているようだ。
Oh, that's pretty fucked.
ってことは
Suffice to
最
say.
近多発してるデジタルシフトは上城が意図的に起こしてるってことか。
Yes.
いや、意図的というのは若干語弊がありそうだな。
Okay, explain.
上城の狙いはパラダイスロスト計画の達成。デジタルシフトはあくまでその副産物に過ぎないようだ。今回のエデン大型アップデートもその計画の一部のようだな。
So, wait.
それでパラダイスロスト計画というのは一体。残念ながら資料にはその内容までは書かれていなかった。しかし資料に記載されていた主任責任者の名前が実に興味深くてね。
主任責任者？一体誰なんだ？もったいつけないで教えろよ。
スウェード明美だよ。
なんだって？あのおっさんが？
それともう一つ面白い情報が含まれていた。初めてエデン症候群になった患者についてだよ。今から8年前、電脳空間エデンをオープンするにあたりクローズドベータテストが実施されたそうだ。
Right, as you do.
そのテスト中に予期せぬエラーが発生し、とある事故が起きた。事故に巻き込まれた人間のうち一人の意識が回復せず、それが初のエデン症候群患者となった。
最初の被害者か。そいつはなんてやつなんだ？
それは今後の調査の課題の一つだな。
They are as yet unnamed.
信じられねえな。8年前からエデン症候群の被害者が出てるってのにずっと情報を隠してエデンを運営し続けているわけだろう。
些細なことでやめるわけにはいかなかったのだろうな。大企業の恐ろしさといったところだろう。
God, Kyoko, could you stop talking about the modern day? I know you're talking about the future, but could you stop talking about modern day?
だからこそこの情報は有益だ。又吉刑事と共有しておくことにするよ。虎穴にいらずには孤児を得ず、君たちは非常に重要な孤児を得てきたようだ。 父の上白悟に関する情報は何も見つからなかったんでしょうか。
ああ、少なくとも持ち帰ってきたデータの中にはなかったようだ。
あの部屋にだってそれらしいものはなかったぜ。他にあったものって言ったらド派手な下着くらい。
Trashy panties. Trashy pan. We didn't even get a visual what they looked like. Arata, this is why you don't have a girlfriend.
そうでしたか。
力になれなくて悪い。協力してくれてありがとな。
失礼します。
おい、ちょっと待てよ。
もう協力はできないかもしれません。
The leash got shorter for Yuko.
思うところありといった様子だな。
おい、オタク、追いかけてちょっと話してこいよ。
The fuck do you think I can say, dude?
聞いてただろ。あいつエデン症候群の兄貴がいて、そのことで脅されたり口止めされたりして。
Oh yeah, no shit.
そんでもって親父さんの夢でもあったエデンまであの岸辺って女に乗っ取られそうになってる。お前だってそんな体なんだ。無関係じゃねえ。
I mean, you're not wrong.
俺は励ますとか慰めるとか柄じゃねえけど、オタクはそういうの向いてんだろ。
You're asking me to do this because I'm a girl, aren't you?
言ってこいよ。
Ah, fucking fine.
少し見直したぞ、少年。思っていたより仲間思いのようだな。
And before he goes, what friends?
京子さんに褒められても嬉しくねえよ。
そうか。では言葉ではなく行動で激励してやろう。コーヒーの新作ができたんだ。
Oh, Arata. Enjoy this.
今回は特別にオイスターソースをマシマシにしてあげよう。それともリンゴ酢多めの方がお好みかな?
Do note you'd be asked if you were the main character. Nothing about the cutscenes changes, which is dumb. Have fun, Arata! Yo, what up, girl?
何ですか？まだ何か。
How do I say
そ
this?
して心配して追いかけてきてくれたんですか？
Yes.
ありがとうございます。一つ聞いてもいいですか？
You may ask me questions 3.
あなたは元の体に戻りたいですか？
Ideally, yes, because God knows how long I'll be able to sustain myself in this current form. Arata's VA is Fuyuhiko, Daku's a boy from Danganronpa 2. Oh, really? Testing.
そうですか。そうですよね。どうしてこんな当たり前のことを聞いているんでしょう。迷いは消えました。私も当たり前のことをしてみようと思います。それでは失礼します。
I do believe I have done a good job.
ここまでなのか。
I hope you choke on it! Oh god, he may have. Well, rip. Better him than me. Investigating gets us cases and items? Seems like a chore, but let's do it. Maybe tough, but gambare. Haven't picked up any cases lately. What do you mean I haven't picked up any cases lately? Was the last case not a big case? Karaman's property. He seems to be lower level. It's been a week! Exactly! Wait. Well, and before we find Nokia, like, dead or dying in Kowloon or something. Right, you know what? Because last time I was told, you can just access the digital world via the television. Take a rest and get better. So I may as well go find out if you actually can. I might just be dumb. The whole reason I didn't do it before is because motherfucker. Well, don't I have egg on my face? Detective? I have something to ask you, if that's all right. I really hate to impose on you like this, but I dropped my precious thing somewhere. It should be around Kowloon level 1, I believe. If you can't find it for me, I'll give you something nice in return. I promise. So please, will you help me? I guess demons was the guys you smashed. Indeed. Huh. Hey, is this yours? You did it? You really did it! Thank you. Thank you so much. You should find my thank you gift back at your office. Thanks again. If I ever need you anything else, I'll ask you again. That is a terrible read I just did. Hey, dude. You're Akino's friend, right? I have a request for you. That's right, you're the Cyber Sleuth. Send the case info ahead to your office. Alright, the fuck happened to goddamn Nokia? Hey boss, I'm back. That just seems really weird. Imagine if she was like in the middle of like talking to somebody and I just jumped out of the television. Just be like, hey boss, I'm back. So, boss, when were you gonna tell them about the trapdoor? Just try to recover as best you can. Level 4? Expanding the Nokia core. Galactic Park, Kowloon. Want to help Akino? I'm totally powerless. Need you to help instead of me. Ow, really? That has, like, legit the same energy as, like, if you're on twitch.tv and you're watching somebody stream, and then you, like, demand other people to, like, throw money at someone so that way you get a hype train going. That, like, legit feels like the same energy. I can't do it, so you do it. It's like, dude, fuck off. If you can't be asked to, why the fuck you asking me? I guess in this case, I am being paid, though. She probably would unplug the TV to prevent you from doing that. But would that stop me? Like, legitimate question. Does the object in question need to have power going through it? I mean, admittedly, if it's power over, or if it's the internet over power, then yes, but I mean, I might still be able to do it even if it just has the Ethernet cable in it. It needs to have internet access. Ah, fair. If she unplugged the Ethernet or disconnect the TV from the internet, then I probably couldn't get through it. And then I'd be like, oh fuck? I can't log out. Oh, you came to see me? Thanks, dude. I'm a newbie in the Rebels. My name's Yasu. I'll get to the case details in just a sec. But first there's something I want to check. Basically, I just need to know. Are you a member of the Rebels? What are you? What aren't you? What do you mean? It's a bit vague. Aquino didn't mention you. It seems like you want to join the Rebels. Please, keep watch over Aquino. Or Aquino. Excuse me. That is your duty. You're the one who changed her, so it's the least you can do. You let her get into danger. I'll never forget. Oh my god, she has a fanboy. And, well, I love her so. Kid, how old are you? Love? What do you mean? I'm screwed. I love her, and I like her, and I want to leap around too. Please don't make fun of me. Being serious. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The rumors that some of the hackers who Aquino invited to join us have something against her. Powerless. Anything should happen, I want to protect Aquino. Aquino. Look, the Rebels are basically a fan club, but I did all the fucking work. Thanks. Aquino is on Kowloon level 1 now. Go and look for her. Also, the fact that she has a fan club is deeply disturbing to me. She is, like, not that likable. Actually, can't I... Yes, I can lay on the high security. Rappel on! Huh? Is that okay? Ask you to do your best to watch over her. Secretly. There's an emergency, that's a different story. Otherwise, just watch her from afar. That's what a real man does. Okay, so what about a real woman? Rebel.yasu.exe stopped responding. Huh? What is it? You want to join the Rebels? You'll join, right? I wouldn't have talked for so long about this if you weren't interested. Why should I join such a shady group? Do it for Eden, for the Digimon! Those problems will be there whether I join or not. Anyway, I'm the last person who could change things. Never got good grades in school. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a job. There's no way I'm gonna change anything. That doesn't matter. There will come a time when we and the Digimon need all the help we can get, even the little things you can do. Also, if you join the Rebels, your grades will get Nokia, no. just over here. Nokia, no! What the fuck? And then Rebel Yasu's like, shh, what the hell, dude? What? You will get a girlfriend. You'll even find a job. Lies and lies. You can't guarantee that, Nokia. That is illegal. That is called false advertising. Really? I don't actually know. Everyone gets different results. What the fuck? But I believe in you. You can do it. I believe in you. It's been a while since I heard someone say that to me. If you're being truthful with me. Alright, it's a deal. I'll join the Rebels. Really? Awesome, thanks! Awesome, that's amazing! Akino, you're a gift for you have a gift for recruiting, you know? Yasu, coming to a cinema near you. Fuck? Here we go. Actually, now that I think about it, you're actually really pretty. Is it okay for me to date the leader? Huh? Oh, that might be a problem. Jerk's pushing his luck. How can he just make a pass at Akino so casually? Put a stop to this. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this guy. I will. Oh no. Let go of me, Mana! Let me at him! Let me at him! This is great. I'm gonna tell everyone about this. You have to know how I met a hot girl. I have quite literally seen hotter in the past 30 minutes. She's not that attractive looking. Granted, I have weird standards. I don't know if you've noticed, but I like girls that are like way on one end of the spectrum where there's Super Sonico, and then way on the other end of the spectrum where there's Miyabi from like Senran Kagura. And then you kind of get girls like all around in that spectrum. And Nokia does not fit there. So more Yuko than Nokia. Well, actually, now that you mention it, that's not who I was referring to, but I mean, that's not a no. But Yuko, if I recall in canon, she's quite young, so she needs a few years. So ultimately, she's a no. Huh. Hot girl, you say? Hey, Nokia, you did it! Yeah, apparently I'm a hot girl. No, not that! You successfully recruited him! Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great. Are you seriously more happy about being called hot? Of course you did it. Haven't you gotten used to the fact that you're the leader now? And not Mana? Gabumon, we talked about this. All I'm saying is Mana's the competent one. Thanks. We still need more members. Also? My ability to lead is not quite there yet either. Still can't face Yugo or Faye. They're too strong. Yuko and Nokia are about the same age. Bullshit. But I mean, whatever. They're all fucking minors anyway. They all need to be older, damn it. Ugh. I see. Maybe we got stronger and you turn into a Metal Greymon. Gabumon, we talked about this. All I'm saying is... I like this bit I've come up in my head where Agumon is just wholesomely supportive of Nokia to the point where it's probably problematic, and Gabumon is just always the fucking party pooper, just being all like, well, yeah, but actually... But they both like her enough to just fight for her. Oh, no. No, I didn't mean you guys. I'm worried I don't have what it takes. Not enough practice, maybe? Not enough practice, maybe? Yeah, me neither, actually. All you need is a bit of motivation. Huh? Really? Motivation. Well, anyway, standing around here trying to figure this out won't do any good. Right! Time to go recruit more hackers. Let's go! Oh! Wow. Akina. So brave, so tender. I'm falling. Dude, I will kick you off the side of one of these perilous, like, drops into the, like, abyss. Yuko very much has a non-standard childhood. What with a missing dad and essentially being raised by Rie. Same difference. And also fair. Ah! She's getting away! I gotta protect her! Looks like Nokia is going to Kowloon. Where the fuck else do you think she'd go? Pop quiz! In what era did Hideyoshi Toyotomi become ruler of Japan? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm bad enough at US history. I don't know shit about Japanese history. Fuck. Maybe the answer's in quintessential quintuplets. Wait, what? You came for the hint? The Heian era? God damn it. It's like those questions where the teacher gives you the answer right there in the question. Get out of here. I thought that was it at least. We're both gonna have egg on our face if we're wrong. Like the sheer level of confidence that we just had. Also, a much easier question for a Japanese student. You are correct. Yes, it would be a much easier question for a Japanese student. Provided that they're better at their Japanese history than I am with my US history. But I mean, even then... Well, no, not even then. It's just very much a difficult question for someone that hasn't studied a lick of Japanese history. Look, can you blame me for checking in here just in case? She went to level 2. Sunomon! Then go this way. And then up the elevator. Okay, so she went to Kowloon, but... do we know where? Oh, boy. Oh, no, that's the field guide. Also, I still have yet to see Digimon number 1. Oh, okay, Kowloon level 2. Well, that kind of narrows it down, don't it? Also, turn that back on. Reduce the encounter rate. Frankly, I think this should work as like a repel. Where if we are too high level, like, Digimon will not fuck with us in the area. Granted, this is like the perfect way to get some extra Digimon if I want them. That is high security level 3. Actually, that does remind me. Oh, Jesus. Five Mega Digimon to get a, like, turn on repels. Well, Pokemon styled repels, where it's like, if you're lower level than me, you can't fight me. Except it's just encounters? No. So a Final Fantasy item. High security level 3. You see this? You really want to go with this? All the Digimon. I don't know about this, boss. The hackers that are controlling them. Wait, when did these Digimon grow a conscious? Hang on. When did these Digimon grow sentience? Have I been using sentient creatures? Oh my god. This changes nothing. Because they're bad people. Friend of mine just sent me a Final Fantasy 14 meme. Hey, you want to join the rebels to help protect Digimon? Please? I understand your feeling towards Digimon, but I honestly doubt the rebels are going to change anything. It all depends on how hard we try. The team's just been set up recently, right? You guys are no match for the Zaxxons. Whether we are or not, we still have to try. Have to try? Are you sure? Yes. Because if we don't, no matter how much time goes by, the Digimon situation won't change. Wow, hold on there. That girl's been going around asking hackers to join you, aren't you? Who are you? Wait, stop! I don't want to get dragged into this. Oh, but wait. Hey, who are you? You let the guy who was trying to recruit get away. You don't know about me because you're an outsider. Huh? Outsider? I am feared, loathed, despised, and shunned by the hacker community. Me, standing off to the side. Who the fuck are you? Even I don't know you. Admittedly, I don't know a lot, but seriously. I am the legendary hacker of infamy. Legendary hacker of infamy? Don't legendary and infamy mean pretty much the same thing? Yes, thank you, Agumon. Huh? Oh, I get it. You're the annoying comic relief character, right? Nokia, you're not supposed to know about the fourth wall. Well, if you're looking for a moron position, I'm afraid I'm not hiring right now. We've got too many morons as it is. Hold on. Who are you calling a moron? Huh? What'd you say? Oh no, this is a bad situation. Intel needs an update. Say what? Oh, that's it. I'm gonna pound your face in the dust. Oh, so you're gonna fight me then? You want to battle? You think this might foreshadow something? Exactly. You get it, Gabumon. Wait a minute. Well, if that's how you want it, bring it on. Akino's in danger. Mana. Huh? Mana? Huh? Who the hell are you? You were backup? What? I don't have time for this. Let's finish this. Oh! Oh, this man was not kidding. That is a black War Greymon. Whoa! Oh, those are two megas. Metal Garurumon and Black Wargreymon. Although this one is Metal Garurumon Black, which has the same energy as Goku Black. Or is that what that? Anyway. Well, this is definitely a situation. I can't damage them. All right, duly noted. I'm gonna laugh, but try it. God damn it! Ow! Aren't you supposed to be KO'd, my Otismon? Yeah, I cannot damage them. I'm pretty sure I'm intended to lose. And my Otismon is still standing with 1 HP, so... What? Who is this guy? He's so strong! What is this? I thought it was all talk, but... You lose! Me. The fuck you talking about? They're both at 1 HP! Dear God, please someone kill us! My Otismon, not now. We have to help Nokia! And we have to help Nokia! With all our strength! Oh yeah, isn't like this super heavily implied that these are the Akumon and Gabumon from like the first series of the anime? Akumon? Gabumon? What happened to your bodies? It's called Digivolution, you fucking casual. Actually, no. Well, fair. I am Wargreymon. I am Metal Garurumon. Our desire to help Nokia has made us Digivolve. Digivolve? You filthy fucking casual. I'm saying that ironically, though admittedly unironically, Nokia is indeed a filthy fucking casual. Come on, Nokia, let's do this! We will show you our power! Mana, please do your best. One more time. Your health and stats are back to full now. I think she can carry me, admittedly, now. But she's got bullshit plot armor. $35 damn. Oh, right. Right, because Metal Garurumon is actually a data type. She just took the lead in terms of power amongst her friends. Which is hilarious and also incredibly sad that she just bullshitted her way to this point. Alright. Now can I actually damage you? I can't! Well, if it wasn't obvious before. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to use Urgama's last turn to do a full vaccine switch. Oh, that's unkind. Yeah, taking half oh, thank you. Taking half damage is pretty important. Well, shining laser. It's not much, but it's something. You know, for ultras, we're doing okay damage. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. Ow! Oh, to God, that misses Angelwamon. Good. Wasn't even focused on her. I was expected to default on the character that's using the action. Why do I expect that? I got you, girl. Admittedly, they're definitely doing the heavy lifting this fight. I'm surviving. Piercing attacks hurt. Oh, is that what that was? Well, that would explain a lot. Aura. Oh, that's right. That's the full heal. God, where do I get me a pair of these fucks? Or just megas in general. Yes, I know where to get them. It's only like power 2, but when you ignore defense, that's all you need. Yeah, no, I would concur. And there goes Middle Garurumon. No, if you really think about it, I'm not doing, like, too much lower damage than either of these guys. Oh yeah, that's your regular attack? Really? Like, imagine if Pokemon had moves that treated their opponent's defense as 1. I mean, 1, Pokemon would never. But 2, yeah, no. Fair point. Ooh, almost. Excuse you! We're fine. Terra Force! Yeah, I would expect us to ding at least once off of a fight against a mech. Really? Anti-panic. How much grinding do I have to do again to get megas? That, okay. Mega. God, fuck. I hate words sometimes. I heard myself say mega, and it did not sound like I said that word. So I apologize. This fun fact is why I avoid the word that is spelled beginning with an N for November, but spelled like mega otherwise. You aren't supposed to have megas yet. Like, I know how I talk. That's gonna come out wrong. It's like saying, you know, fuck it too quickly. I guess I'm not as legendary as such a legendary infamous hacker after all. Ha 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 ha. Nokia, what the fuck? Darn! We did it! And thank you too, Mana. But why are you here? I mean... I see you were worried about me. Sorry about that. I almost got you killed. Yeah, you fucking did. Akino, that was amazing. Agumon and Gabumon got so strong. I'm sorry they're called Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon now. Yasu, you asked Mana to... Yes, I did. To be honest. I'm sorry, I know it's a bit much, but I was worried. Also, you don't need to call me Yasu, just Yas is fine. Literally pronounced effectively the same in Japanese. Yasu, Yas. It's like saying desu versus des. Same words. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Yasu. Oh, no, that's not it. It's... never mind. From now on, we all do our best as members of the Rebels, okay? Eh? What? What's wrong? Probably a case of dropping the honorific in Japanese, more than likely. Woohoo! All right. See you later. That guy had a red liquid coming from his nose. What was that about? That's evidence of a direct hit to the love center of his brain by my pheromones. Admittedly, you are not wrong. And I hate that you're not wrong. So you evolved too, Nokia? And that's your special move? Awesome. Girls are like Digimon. We're always evolving. What? No? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, Agumon and Gabumon, you guys really turned into impressive looking Digimon. Their names are Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon, you fucking casual. I am like not even that big of a Digimon fan, and even I know this shit. Admittedly, it's also on screen, but you know what? Fuck you. It's all thanks to you. We Digimon can only become really strong when we have a close relationship with our master. You sure about that? I'll get as strong as I can to protect you. Wargreymon, Metal Garurumon, thank you both. You're the best Digimon I could have asked for. Look at Rigama. Rigama, Nightmon, you're really fucking cool, man. Right, let's get pumped up. Rebels, time to go kick some ass. I mean, you have 2 megas now. And how is Miss Nokia Shiramine? Well, she's not the kind of girl to give up easily. Anyway, that's interesting about Agumon and Gabumon digivolving. I assume this will make the Rebels' activities even more intense than before. And also really fucking hard to oppose. Attention will now be paid to activities of her as well that were previously ignored. Maybe she'll be able to change minds after all. Huh? You don't know? Any great historical figure who changes the world is inevitably not appreciated in their own time. They say there's a thin line between foolishness and genius. Perhaps they are right. Well, this case was a success. Thanks for the effort you've put in. Yugo and Faye walk around with 3 megas apiece. Well, she's 2/3 of the way there? Question mark? Yes, hello, hi. Oh, no. Jindra, we both got egg on our face. Oops. Check it. What generation is the Royal Knight Alphamon? Armor. Hello, Kenryu. How is you? Yes, it is a facepalm worthy moment. Fuck, man. I don't know. I mean, admittedly, Alphamon itself is a mega Digimon. Nah. We're getting it wrong. And I just got done calling Nokia filthy fucking casual. You kids and your Digimon are all growing so fast. More than you realize. It's really a lovely sight to see unfold right in front of me. I have questions. I need to discuss Nokia with the rebels. Can you come to Eden? I understand. I'll send a formal request to your office concerning this matter. That question's funny for me. La Micelle. Ooh, a memory up. Before I forget, because you never know what can happen. For reasons that won't be apparent till way later. Oh no. If I had to guess, he probably wants me to meet him here. You sure do. Thank you for coming. How's the Cyber Sleuth business going for you? Fine enough. I see. So we just gonna stand here awkwardly, or... No? Okay, that's fine. We can stand here awkwardly. Ah, sorry. That was what I sent the request about. Okay, I'll get straight to the point. I want you to put an end to Nokia's activities with the rebels. Why? You understand? Her existence is nothing but an annoyance to me. I want to unite all the hackers once more under my leadership and restore order to Eden. It would be better to cooperate? Of course you'd say that. This world, this Eden, do you like it? I see. I love Eden. Okay. How about we go for a short walk? I want to feel more at one with Eden. Right. Let's go to the Eden community area. Sus. This man is sus. There. How about we talk on that bench? You have a walk cycle. I am barely tilting my analog stick. Also, which bench? Just as I thought. It is indeed a good place. Do you know why Eden was created? Eden was created to set the mind free. This world is the pursuit of a dream to free the self from the shackles of the earthly body. Eden is a truly unique place where people are freed from the obligations of their everyday lives, where they can express their true selves. The developers of Eden worked themselves to the bone trying to achieve such an ideal world. The developers passed their enthusiasm on to the users, and Eden became a haven for the virtuous as they gathered here. What has become of Eden now? The hackers are on the rampage, oppressing the weak with their evil will. Such are the reports flooding in. This world is in turmoil. Eden as it is now is not how it is supposed to be. Not at all. I understand them. I understand them. The developers who poured their hearts and souls into the great ideal that Eden represents. So for that reason, I want to protect Eden. More than that, it is my duty to do so. I will preserve their legacy. Nokia is a good kid. She genuinely loves Eden and Digimon from the bottom of her heart. The hackers, well, tamers, really, who follow her, they're the same as her. So I don't want them to get mixed up in any of this. Myself and those self-centered, egotistical hackers are the only ones who should be at risk. You're the only one who can stop her. Please. I need you to convince her. I mean, shit. I'm bitter that she's trying to be the main protagonist without me, so sure! Just the answer I'd expect from you. You get my point. Can't abandon Nokia, is that it? You're very kind. You always were. Back then. Huh? Oh, don't tell me you forgot. When you got the... What was Rigama called? The gear Digimon? I'm drawing a blank here. Help! Because think then you can start by picking Terriermon, the gear Digimon. And honest to God, I don't remember the other choice. It was either that uninspired or it was like the oh, it was Patamon. Because I think Terriermon is... No, it wasn't Patamon. Was it? No, it wasn't. I don't remember. The time you sneaked into the head office of Kamishiro. Even then, you were always running around concerned for everyone else. Palmon. Was it real? It may have been. Mana, isn't it? I tried to contact Nokia. It seems she was caught up inviting someone to join us, so I didn't get through to her. She said I should contact you if I was ever in trouble. Would have been in trouble here? I'm in Kowloon. Please, come and help me. Whoa, wait! No, stop! Ah! Agurumon is the one you chose. There we go. It seems like an emergency. Aren't you gonna go help him? I'll come too. Whoop, 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 whoop. Correctamundo, the answer is Mega. Listen up, which Digimon mutated from a computer virus created on Halloween? Pumpkinmon? I can only guess that there is a tamer, or a hacker really, that is quite bitter about the fact that he lost to Nokia. Frankly, I would be too. Kowloon level 4? Oh boy. How high can I go? That's level 4. He won't let me through, will he? Nope. Even though I could totally hack through that wall. Losing to Nokia. She's got a fuck fucking Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon now, man. Ah, wait, no, that hurts. Stop. Huh? Don't say such selfish things. Talking out of your ass. What? No. Don't lie to me. You called me a has-been hacker, didn't you? She doesn't know what digivolving is. She's a filthy scrub. I called her a fucking casual, and I'm right. Even though, like I was saying it ironically because it's really fucking toxic to call someone that. She is unironically like uninitiated into Digimon lore. It's painful. No, it wasn't me. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything about you. Mana? And shit, is that Yugo from the Zaxxons? Please help. I was just trying to help out Nokia by getting this has-been hacker to join us, but well, then this happened. Both of us slowly turned to look at him. I see what's going on. We apologize, sir. He doesn't know what he's saying. Conflict resolved. Dipshit, did you really? What? Ah! Mana, you go help. A has-been hacker, huh? Okay, you're not helping. We will need to change with the times too, I suppose. It's amazing Yugo gets better recognition than Kiryu. That is sad, honestly. You're gonna stand up for that little shrimp? He was mocking us hackers. So what? If what that little shrimp blurted out is enough to hurt your pride, then I guess your pride is pretty easily hurt. Don't you think? What? What are you talking about? Now you're mocking me too? I could easily smash a pathetic poser like you to pieces. Come on, let's go. I don't care if they call you a living legend. That's just a load of hot air. Mana, let's do it. Bring it on. Wait, no, those are ultras. Bit different, this situation. Not by much, but different enough. Also, isn't that like a cyber demon? All I know is it's terrifying. It's like a possible digivolution for like Metal Wargreymon. Or Metal Greymon, rather. Again, Yugo runs a Yakuza family, not a Mafia one. Indeed he do. Indeed he do. Actually, we do want Anduamon, excuse me, out on this field, if for nothing else than to heal our Digimon. Jesus, almost O-code. Well, I appreciate that, but ultimately I'm going to change some of my team up. Namely, you. And I'm gonna grab my Otismon. Ow. So, yeah. Want to keep fighting? Because you're not winning. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. 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 That feels weird. How does that work out where we get 3 level ups off this fight? And 2 off the previous one. So, this is the power of Hugo of the Zaxxons. And Mana. He's on a whole different level from me. And Mana. You have the ability to change, to improve. If you want, you can visit the Zaxxon forum. Our door is open to everyone. Previous one had much more support. Indeed. Just what I'd expect from Hugo the Zaxxons. My strength and ability to bring new members in with ease. It would have been better to do this with Nokia. Tell me, why did you join her rebel army? Huh? Why? Well, I suppose it's because Nokia is honest. I like Eden. Actually, to be honest, it's more than that. I am a complete Eden fanatic. I hate what Eden has become. I wanted to do something about it, but I had no idea what I should do. I was lost. Nokia is protecting Eden and the Digimon in her own straightforward and honest way. When I saw this, I felt like a fool. I need to do something, anything. So I decided I'd help Nokia with her simple, honest approach. Huh? Ah, speak of the devil. Getting a call from Nokia. I gotta go and take this. It doesn't look like we can stop her. Lana, I have a favor to ask you. Would you please protect her? Nokia, I mean. You and I are similar, actually. We're being led on a wild goose chase. Please be ready. Next time we meet, we will be enemies. He asked you to protect her? At first, the case was just to hinder her activities, wasn't it? That boy's confused. From what I'm hearing from your story, it sounds like his feelings for Eden and sense of duty are just teenage angst. Well, that's good. Most people are not moved by mere words. Possible events of the future should propel you forward. Anyway, the boy paid us our fee. Honest and proper, that. He may be a little confused, but he was raised right. Actually, it's probably because he's so well raised that he is confused. I mean... You got a point there, boss. Well, I'll be. Pumpkinmon is correct. I feel like that was a gimme. Game took pity on me there. You managed to attract quite the diverse group of people. You don't know how rare that is in a detective that to have that trait. So are you saying that Kyoko from Danganronpa 1 had that trait? Because she is the ultimate detective, after all. Well, okay, admittedly the group of people that she hung around. At this point, we don't have a case. Apparently, your friend's moping around the K-Cafe. Apparently, your friend's moping around the K-Cafe again. I suppose it's a tough age. Rada, what'd you do now? Also, I may as well investigate. Yeah, level 55 minimum for most of these, or level 50, it looks like. Suffice to say, it's not happening. Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't like where that's going. Oh, but it would combine the whole shtick of like my edgy edgelord self and the angel lover, because I know what Digimon that is. I just don't know what she's called. That's a final evolution. I'm aware. Jesus Christ, level 45 minimum for you. Yeah, we are a ways off, aren't we? Hey, there's a metal Gururumon. Right, we do have that whole memory up. Hey, I can have a Demi Divimon hang around for a little bit. Sure. Get that mascot in our team. And if anyone asks me, the only reason Demi Divimon is like the mascot, you should have played Digimon World 2. Like the first and really only for a while Digimon game I ever played. Oh, it's not Arata. It's Ryota. Yeah. What to do? What to do? Ah! Whoa! Mana! How long have you been there? Looks like your many years of experience as a detective have made you a master of stealth. I'll just take the compliment. No, that can't be right. What am I worrying about? Damn it, how could you tell? You're too good at the detective stuff. I am literally like a month maybe into this work. Well, maybe it's better to ask you about this anyway. Doesn't seem like I'm going to solve this one on my own. We'll admit, though, this design right here, where it's like, you talk to the person, they say, all right, I'll hire you. Then you have to run back to your agency to go pick up the case, so then you can run back probably to go talk to them. That can go die in a fire. Like yesterday. Flowers for Sakura. Your girlfriend will be getting out of the hospital soon. You want to give her a present? Choco, keep your voice down a bit! Sakura, she's not my girlfriend yet. Huh? Not yet? What on earth does that mean? Well... Look, if you want to give her a present, just give her whatever you want. I'd like to get something a girl would like. Can you help me choose something? But... you know you have to pay for this if it's an official case, right? That's okay. I just want her to have the best possible present. Well, I mean, she's just getting out of the hospital, that's all. Don't you think you're taking this a bit too far? Jeez, give it a rest already. I know you're a detective and all, but stop constantly analyzing every little thing for once. It's a personal rule of mine not to take on a case unless I completely understand it. But okay. I suppose I can make an exception. Just for now. Just for now? Ugh, that sounds crazy. I need money in order to buy the present, so I'll get a part-time job. I heard about some good haunted spots outside of Eden. But I'll still need your help. You still working in ghost photography? Well, I guess that's fine. So we're looking for something a girl would like. Sorry, but I stopped thinking like a girl a long time ago. And you're too worldly, so that leaves us with a bit of a problem. In this situation, I'd say you should ask your feminine friends. Your feminine friends. I love the implication here. What about Arata? I said feminine. I know. Oh. But Yuko... I hate to say it, but... It really is like... Yuko could probably be girly at times. She just doesn't strike me that way with her personal aesthetic. If we're talking about, like, getting something like a girl would like, but generally speaking, like... real talk, Nokia would probably know best, though. Which I hate that. I hate that I'm admitting that. Perfect. She's probably not really that kind of person, but at least she'll try her best. Or at least that's how she seems to be. I think she's in Shinjuku right now. Go and ask for her opinion on girls' presents. Boss is like, you've got good instincts. Way to go. You know exactly who to ask. You need not my assistance, young detective sleuth. It's like, those words don't make any sense. Don't you mean cyber sleuth? Now go! Okay! Where the hell you hiding, girl? May as well just ask her directly. What's up? There's some burning question you desperately need to ask me? Yeah, what do you get for a girl? Huh? You're looking for a present for a girl? Do you have any more information than that? A girl's present. But, Mana, why are you asking me about this? OMG! You like someone, don't you? I mean... Mana does, but not in this universe. But you already have me. Wait, is that why? But since you can't have me all to yourself, you need to find someone else. That's probably it. Nokia, please stop being so narcissistic for 5 fucking seconds and help me. I guess I'm just too intimidating for most guys. But if nobody ever gets close to me because they're afraid, not a good sign. But Mana and me, we aren't like that. No, we are not. I'm glad we're on the same page about that. As rebels, we all share the same goals, the same ideals. We have a special relationship that can overcome any obstacle. No, you have a Wargreymon and a Metal Garurumon. That kind of helps a lot. Agreed, Mana. So what's the request again? Ah, it was about a present for a girl. You came to the right place. I happen to be an expert on the matter. I sure fucking hope so. When it comes to presents for girls, you can't go wrong with accessories. Accessories. Girls eat, sleep, and breathe accessories. I'm not sure about this. They're a little pricey. What about a necklace from Vivian's? I'm not sure about this. Let's discuss it back at the office. A necklace? Not bad. I think anything over $1,000 would hurt a high school student's wallet a bit too much. Don't you mean 100,000 yen? Yeah, the price is one thing. Honestly, rather than getting her something so girly, I think it would actually be better to give her something romantic. A present that shows that I've put some thought into it. A romantic present. I know I said I wouldn't ask too many questions, but I have one for you now. Huh? What are you talking about? You know she's just getting out of the hospital. Why are you so concerned with getting her such an amazing present? This is a chance for me to tell Sakura, to tell her how I feel. Tell her how you feel. What exactly would that be? Well, I mean, you know, that I love her. Love? Love? You like this Sakura girl? Well, of course I do! Why else would I want to tell her how I feel? I see. But why do you like her? Well, I don't really know. Guess I just can't leave her, and I want to be with her. The only one that can protect Sakura. No. I'm Ryota. I'm the only one who can protect you, Sakura. I'm the only one who can protect you, Sakura. I'm the only one who can protect you, Sakura. Wait, hey! Stop that! Stop saying that! Stop it! Enough already! That's it. Now do what I hired. That's it. Now do what I hired you to do. He really is such a self-conscious teenage boy. But he's an honest kid. We should definitely keep helping him. Well then. Romantic present. I think you need to go looking for a romantic friend of yours and ask their opinion about this. What do you think? So a romantic friend. I'm not asking Arata. Of all the friends I know that know diddly squat about romance, it's not him. Fuck. I think she's more passionate than one would expect, but she's not the romantic type. Exactly. Wouldn't think so, but I'd say he's quite the romantic. He's a fucking chunibyo. Same difference. Admittedly, I could absolutely see that like brief conversation happening. Just like, he's actually quite the romantic. No, he's a chunibyo. Same difference. What? What? I think he's in Akihabara. You know, where all the nerds hang out. Go and ask him about a romantic present. Well, now that it's canon that Kyoko likes to fucking, like, tease her clients at times, I can just see her absolutely roasting the shit out of people. I think I'll be of use to you if I try my best. Teach me lots of new things. I mean, yeah. You all do that. Meow. Oops. Sorry, getting distracted by Discord. What else is new? Also, is it just me, or is Discord being really fucking trashy recently. And like, because it will just randomly crash sometimes. Like, it's bad. All right, nerd, where you at? Oh, you got a question for me? And what are you being so formal for? I'm on the job. Now answer the fucking question. Huh? You're looking for a romantic present for a girl? Romantic? It's kind of old-fashioned, don't you think? Anyway, why are you specifically asking me this? Because you're a chunibyo? What does that have to do with anything? It's the same thing as being romantic. What? What? Huh? I'm a romantic? What are you talking about? You're here at Kyoko's behest? I can't think why she would say such a thing. Romantic, you say? Ah, that's it! Huh? How about something like poison and a dagger? Kyoko, I think you had a bad read on this kid. Ah! What's with the face? He's such a romantic present. Oh, that's a Shakespeare reference. Arata, when we said romantic, you know, like Romeo and Juliet. You've heard of them, right? I know about them, but it's one of Shakespeare's tragedies. It's about the forbidden love of Romeo and Juliet. Romeo thinks that Juliet has died, so he drinks poison and kills himself. Arata, that's not how it goes. Juliet's actually alive. When she sees that Romeo's dead, she takes a dagger and sticks it in her own heart. So what do you think? Romantic, right? No. Arata, the plot is wrong. Admittedly, I don't know why they drilled it so fucking hard in my head in high school anyway, but the plot actually is that Juliet drinks a, quote, poison, unquote, to kill, quote, herself, unquote. And then when Romeo sees her in the crypt, he's like, "Oh, my beloved, you're dead. Allow me to join you in heaven," or whatever. Stabs self in heart, bleh, dies. Juliet wakes up, sees that Romeo is now dead, grabs his blood-stained dagger, and stabs self, bleh, dead. Because somebody got caught up on the way to go tell Romeo that Juliet did this masterful plot to fake her own death. Anyway, Romeo and Juliet's a dumb love story. Go fucking play Final Fantasy X if you want something better. I don't know. Just something touching about such a profound and dramatic gesture. It's a romantic present, and that's that. You and I have very different ideas of what a romantic present is. It's a joke! Just a joke. You're the one who labeled me a weirdo. I was just getting back at you. Romantic present. How about a ticket to a theme park? Have you never heard that memories are better than possessions? Ride the rides, see the parades, kiss underneath a starry sky. Girls like that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, if you're being stereotypical as fuck. Look, Final Fantasy VIII has a better love story. Ooh. Get fucked, Shakespeare. I'll discuss it back at the office. Wow, really? A dagger and poison as a joke? Kid really is a romantic. Wow. Going to a theme park, kissing under a starry sky. Just as I thought, he's quite the romantic. What do you think? Should they enjoy a date at a theme park? A date. A date. I feel like going on a date should be the next step. First, I'd like to get her a present that really grabs her. You sure do have a lot of conditions. Actually, I've been thinking. Rather, the present wasn't too unusual. Something simple, but elegant. Alright, now that is Yuko. Actually, you have a good point there. But simple but elegant is a bit ambiguous. Okay then, I've gotta go to my job. Please go on, I'll speak with you later. It's the third time he's done that. Guess I should be used to it by now, but I don't get why he keeps leaving us to do all the work. So, something simple but elegant. She's not simple, but there's only one friend of yours who I can think of that gives you that kind of advice. I was really hoping you could choose and just be wrong. So, Yuko? Yeah, it looks like she's at Kamishiro right now. Please go and ask her about something simple but elegant. She should be able to tell you something useful anyway. And down we go. Wait. Son of a bitch. We'll wrap this up and then we'll call it a stream, admittedly, but still. Asking Yuko for relationship-related manners. This isn't gonna go horribly. While our relationship may fall within the bounds of friendship, to touch me so brazenly is... Oh, you got something to ask me? Huh? You're looking for something simple and delicious? Or... Oh, sorry. Simple and elegant. Too bad. Is... Simperu... Oshi? Simperu oishi. Wait, hold on. I actually have to know. That's the flub that they're implying. Sure. Oh, Duhin no aru eraganto. But that's just like simple to eleganto. Shibui. Actually, there are a shitload of words to just mean elegant. God damn. Anyway. What do you mean exactly? Please explain it in a bit more detail. Of course, you're looking for something a girl would like. I get it now. But I don't think that's the best plan. For starters, it's a present for someone that's been picked out by someone who doesn't know them. I mean, duh. Gift giver needs to think about what the recipient might like. What might make her happy? Think seriously, consider it, ponder it, pull it over, and then choose the best possible present. That's what giving a present's all about. Not what you get, it's the time and energy spent thinking about what might make the other person happy. That's the present's true value. Please tell this client who can't decide on a present to think as carefully as he can about the person he wants to give the gift to. Huh? Me? What would make me happy? That's a good question. Onigiri. Of course it's food. That's what I'd want. Onigiri. Made with love. Nice big onigiri. What? Onigiri's no good? Not what I said. Just surprising, you foodie. She said the time spent thinking about the best possible present was the true gift? She has a point there. Ow, of course! That's it! That's exactly what I should do! Think about it. Seriously and on my own. Think about what would make Sakura happiest. Okay, thanks, Mon and Kyoko! Woohoo! He forgot to pay. Give him coffee? Give him coffee. Does he really need to go off running and shouting like that? And where the hell is he going anyway? Youth is wasted on the young. That is actually weirdly profound. That's one of those that, like, you hear that saying and you're like, that's a nonsense saying. But then you think about it for more than a second and you're like, huh. I'm curious to see how this budding romance turns out in the end. I wish him the best of luck out there in courting her. Chapter 10. To the Promised Land.
Jacksonのクーロン。いや、エデンにあるすべてのハッカーに問う。
What? Again, the sound balancing is awful. I can't fucking hear you.
君たちは自由か。何者にも侵されず、何者にも干渉されず、何者にも監視されない。そんな自由が今のエデンに存在するか。
You go.
エデンの前身であり、我々ハッカーの発祥の地でもある聖地、アンダーゼロ。そこはこの電脳世界の創造主が理想とした空間であり、今よりもはるかに自由で解放された場所であった。しかしそのアンダーゼロはエデン発足と同時に接収されて情報制御を司る無人のサーバーとなり、今では世界最高レベルのセキュリティが施された単なる要害となってしまった。アンダーゼロは我々の理想郷はエデン最古のサーバーバルハラサーバーの中にある。我々ハッカーに我々の理想郷を取り戻すんだ。エデンに新たな秩序をもたらすために、この監視と干渉に満ちた欺瞞だらけの自由を打破するために。我々ザクソンは今より聖地アンダーゼロの奪還を宣言する。志を同じくする者がいるならば目指せアンダーゼロ。
Oh, that effect did not look good.
うまいことやらはりましたな。熱の入った演説、なかなかのもんでしたわ。将来は立派な社長さんとすな。
エデンを守るためなら具にもつかない伝説だって利用する。道家も喜んで演じてみせよう。
Yeah, because that's totally not gonna blow up on you in the end.
僕がアンダーゼロへ到達しさえすれば何もかもやり直せる。創設者が望んだ理想のエデンを僕の手で。
再現するんだ。
夕ご飯の願いきっと叶いますよ。わっちがどこまでもお供しまひょ。
Inspired by Yugo's speech, the hackers began to make their way to Underzero, their holy land. Let's rewind things a bit.
私今暇だよね。うん、暇してると思った。はい、直ちにエデンフリーエリアに集合ね。
What?
持ち物はそうね、やる気とデジモンへの
Nokia, I'm at work.
よろしく。遅刻したらアッキーのヘルスマッシュをお見舞いしちゃうぞ。
Nokia, I am currently in the middle of a case, and also I'm kind of in a coma at the hospital. That girl does not listen to me. I'm off to the Eden Free area. Aren't you in the middle of a case? I know. You heard me, didn't you? Get to Eden. Something's causing trouble, so be careful. Which six-winged Digimon can use the special move Heaven's Knuckle? Angemon. Sucker's out of the hospital. She came to school today. I'm a bit relieved. I'm back at school after my break. Ryota said you saved me. Thank you. Don't push yourself. You're still on the mend. There's a reason I prefer Panda Girl to Phone Girl. God, yeah, no, seriously. Fucking Yuko is way better. But yeah, at this point, we've had our fun. And I'm tired. We shall... okay. Sorry, an artist's Discord I'm following pinged me, so I had to check what that was about. Whomst is doing the stream that we might be... Oh, no. Okay, they're late into that. Though I might still support them. Same. Again, it's that whole, like... self-conscious, don't want to raid people that, like, I haven't really watched before, because it's like I haven't vetted them. And it's just like a... I really should consider doing that more. I'll sleep on it, think about it. But I don't see anybody that we could currently raid, at least not at this moment. So I will let you all scatter once again. But before that, folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream, or for however long you did. Your time is one of your most valuable resources, and spending even a little bit of it here means the world to me. Just to bring light to it again, Jindra, once again, thank you for your continued support of Mana's Potion. You don't have to financially support the stream. It does mean a bit, quite a bit actually, because it's flattering to know that you would spend time and money here. So thanks for that. With all that said, folks, you know, please remember your time is more valuable. So don't feel like you ever have to spend money. But beyond that, folks, please remember you are always welcome here at Mana's Potion. And I will see you next time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have food I need to go consume. I'm hungry.